we should know about you as we get to know you? What do you think 3,000 people in front of you?
I heard man when I chat and chit. I come through like what's good, these wigs get split. Man better breeze and sprint. It's long if I choose to bite down on these pricks. X is a lyrical 4-4 and it is, so make sure it's X that you wanna rally with. Oh, make a big man turn to the kid. Shout out skull when I flat out wigs. You be seeing X's with the eyes closed, don't move past girls behind your eyelid. Bars and flows, check out their mixture. Tell them man can't handle the fixture. It's all funny games to the person saying it's all funny games. Get beat up and cocked out the picture. Must be active if you can wake me. I'll tell my man put down the liquor. I ain't got none, don't care which means I lost them. Genie's out of the bottle when I ain't going back, so now I'm a problem. They can't land, I'm a pro or column. Lyrically taking lives, I'm taking souls. See man's never been stolen. I take heads off, I leave them rolling, just like balls in bowling. I'm a fully charged in a machine like, man better be careful of me. I ain't just another MC, I'll spin your clock 360 degrees, flat line on set. Man, I need that to see she got a rating, but watch that decrease. Watch your whole team get smashed to pieces, don't puff out your chest out Reese's.
Is this thing on? Okay. We'll be live very, very soon. Hello and welcome to Lost Aux Media Live. These are the smoke breaks of Lost Aux Media. This is our first multi-stream. So that means we're on Kick, we're on Twitch, we are on YouTube. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching, all 6 of you. Let's give it up for you guys. Let's give it up. We need the claps, okay. Soundboard's late today, but that's not a big deal. For those of you not familiar with Lost Aux Media, this is a podcast, usually. This is a live stream now, but the show is a podcast. It's a podcast that makes you take a second look at what you just watched. We like to talk about other podcasts, mostly comedy podcasts, things like Something's Burning, for example, right? We like Bert Kreischer over here at Lost Aux Media. We cover Joe Rogan. We might be drunk. It doesn't matter. If it's a comedian and they're doing something stupid, we're covering them on the show. We also like to just cover all forms of media, whatever it may be. So, now that you're somewhat familiar with the show, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Elias. I am the host of the show. Normally, I have a co-host with me named Ashley, but she doesn't really join me for the streams, which is not really that big of a deal. But that being said, I'd like to just say we got some Twitter. We're going to be scrolling through a little bit of Twitter, seeing what the hell's going on there. And then our feature video we're going to be watching is going to be Something's Burning. We got Squid Ink Scallops and Quicksand Kinks with Sal Volcano and Jay Larson. Now, if you dislike Bert Kreischer the same way I dislike Bert Kreischer, this might be quite a fun little hate watch if I don't say so myself. So with that being said, let's just check out a little bit of Twitter first, right? You don't want to jump into the main course and just get all full right out the gate, right? Am I wrong or am I right? I feel like I'm right, I feel like I'm just a little bit right, okay? So okay. As soon as I open the shit up, we have blackface right here. What is this? When the resurgence of woke inevitably hits, some of you are going to be very, very sad about the consequences. What are the consequences? Oh, when the EBT hit. Okay. This is what we're doing now in 2025? I'm all for a good racist joke, but the fried chicken's a little sus. I don't know about the fried chicken. And the craziest part is, it's always like the whitest bitch you could possibly imagine. This is like, I see it. It's always the whitest bitch. Hey, I help Kick streamers grow faster. Go fuck yourself. What is that, a Kick promoter or something like that? I don't even understand. There's like a bot in the chat. Is that what they talk about when it comes to like Kick? They say, yo, the Kick is full of bots in the chat. That's what they mean by that? Okay. Back to this bitch in blackface. So it's always like this is like the whitest girl underneath this shit. This is like the type of chick that, like, when she's trying to get by you, she goes like, let me sneak by you real fast, and like smiles real quick. She's like one of those. You know what I mean? And they always want to be the ones to make these overly racist jokes. This is not the way to make a racist joke. Not in my opinion. And for those techies out there, this mouse right here, this is the MX Master 3. This mouse, you have to give it up for this mouse. If you're a computer nerd like I am, you doing all your editing and shit like that, this mouse is like top ass. $100, you can't beat it. It's got like 6 different side buttons on it. Side scroll wheel, middle mouse button. This right here is a goddamn button for your thumb right there. This is quite the mouse, Black people can't afford shit like that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking, of course, obviously. So we're still doing blackface in 2025, which is good to see. I'd hate to lose something so iconic. Ted Cruz for Halloween. What did he do? For Halloween, I decided to finally kill the 6'7" meme forever. Ted Cruz. You killing nothing but yourself. Obviously. Look at how fat this guy is. Something about the way he's shaped, like his like double chin, it doesn't match his neck. His neck is like too skinny to be having like that big of a double chin, if you ask me. In my opinion. Okay, this is just my opinion. allegedly, I guess, so to speak, or whatever, you know? And good old Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz again? What's going on with Ted Cruz over here? So what are your friends like?
If I pick up my phone and send out a tweet, if I say good morning, within minutes I will have hundreds of blatantly anti-Semitic responses. If I pick up my phone and
Look at that. Ted Cruz is a nut for Israel. I don't know too much about politics. I'm not like a Hassan Piker type, okay? If that's what you're looking for, you came to the wrong place here, you know? If you're from YouTube, you already know that. If you're from Kick and Twitch, you don't, okay? Because you don't know me. But I'm not no Hassan Piker type, so I don't know much about Ted Cruz. I know Tucker Carlson made an ass out of him the last time he had Tucker Carlson on the show. But that's about it. I know he also sucks a lot of cock for Israel. There's like a lot of things Ted Cruz will do for Israel, from what I understand, allegedly. You know, I don't know the whole ins and outs of the shit. Dave Portnoy. I love a good Dave Portnoy. Was this a pizza review? You got a pizza review over here. Bought my company back for $1. Look, this is fucking hilarious that somebody is pulling out the tape measure next to Dave like this. See, for those of you who don't keep up with Dave like I keep up with Dave, Dave has this big thing where he like swears he's like 5'10" and a half, right? And people on the internet just keep proving him wrong. He actually had this like huge, like, well, not huge. It wasn't like a huge scandal, but it was like people on the internet just proved him wrong. They were like, bro, you're not no 5'7". As a matter of fact, we can prove you're not no goddamn 5'7". People were posting videos of Dave tippy-toeing when he was taking pictures with tall people so that he could seem taller. Dave Portnoy was doing this, right? And yet, even after that, even after those clips came out, this guy still fucking insists that he is 5'10" and a half. 5'10" and a half on a good day. And he bought his company back for $1.
Back, we'll be doing a quick contest for those tickets.
Look at the guy measuring him. He's like, oh shit, he's like 4'10", bro. He's 4'10". What an asshole this guy is. Good old Dave Portnoy.
Quick contest.
You look, bust out. Dude, I gotta show you guys that, actually. I don't know if I've showed this on, I've definitely showed it on my show before. But I don't know if I've ever gone live with the shit, dude. Dave Portnoy on his tiptoes is probably one of the funniest things you'll see in your life. If you like making fun of Dave Portnoy as much as I like making fun of Dave Portnoy, you know what I mean? Then this you're gonna get a good old crack out of. Look at this shit. Watch this. Look, this kid right here, this guy. This guy did a whole goddamn hit piece video on the fact that Dave Portnoy is only fucking like 4'9" or something like that. Well, listen to this.
One of the most diabolical things I found out today is not that Dave Portnoy is 5'10", he may be shorter. These pictures going around every time he's standing on his tippy toes. Even in older pictures, he is standing full.
Even in older pictures, Dave Portnoy is standing on his goddamn tippy toes. This guy says he's 5'10" and a half. You fucking gotta be kidding me. Ain't nobody 5'10" and a half standing on their tippy toes like that. I'm sorry. It's just not happening. Watch the next picture that they show you of this guy. The next picture that they show you of this guy. Wait until you see this.
Full leg extension, adding 3 inches to his height. Like even here.
Look at this shit.
What the fuck?
This guy standing next to a jockey. Standing next to a jockey. The guys are fucking forehead to forehead. Bro, I ain't never met no goddamn jockey that's no 5'10". Jockeys have to be like 4'9" by default. Because the horse has to carry all that weight. You have to be a small guy. You ain't going to be no successful. I'll tell you right now, Seabiscuit, that jockey was not no 5 goddamn 10. I'm going to tell you that right now. Seabiscuit's fucking master, owner, whatever you want to call it. You say master still in 2025? The owner of Seabiscuit, the jockey guy, he wasn't no fucking 5'10", okay? Dave Portnoy standing next to this goddamn jockey. Like the shit is sweet, right? The guy swears he's 5'10".
Full leg extension, adding 3 inches to his height. Like, even here, he's standing next to a guy that is 5'4". Like, bro, he might actually be 5'4" or 5'5". It's come to after he broke Twitter yesterday.
Yeah, after his fucking, he's screaming at Kirk Moynihan. If you're familiar with Kirk Moynihan. Look, I got another one to show you guys before we move back into the Twitterverse. Look, you thought those pictures were bad? You thought the pictures were bad, right? Because you go, oh, well, you know, it could be Photoshop. He could still be tall. The guys could, like, everyone on the internet, they make fun of people, so they, like, Photoshop shit so that, you know, they could be the ones who are in the right when it comes to making fun of them. The trolls, they say, the trolls, right? Now, you think that. You think, oh, it's just some Photoshop shit. Nah, bro. We got Dave Portnoy caught in 4K, how they say, right? Caught in 4K. We caught this guy in 4K standing on his goddamn fucking tippy toes, taking a picture. Watch this shit. Watch
people have a
it.
couple slices. Not really good.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Hey,
Let's get a picture of you guys, if you don't mind.
You want tippy toes, you're tall.
Look. Now you almost couldn't. You almost would have missed it. Unless you were paying attention real close. He goes, I'm gonna stand on my tippy toes. I'm gonna be taller. You know, he's got a mouthful of pizza, like a good old Boston bitch. Now, look, he's standing next to, I mean, one of the tallest men I've ever seen in my. I'm like the same height as Joe Rogan. I'm talking all this shit. I'm short as hell. I'm like 5'2" on a good day. You know, me and Joe Rogan are like this. We're hanging out. You know, Joe Rogan, I don't know if you've seen a full body picture of the guy. He's all torso and he's everything from the torso up. He's good. From the legs down, I don't know what happened. He's got like baby legs, Joe Rogan. You know what I mean? So to me, this is one of the tallest men in the world. This guy is like, what, 6'3"? I didn't even know men could get that tall. Dave Portnoy is going to take a picture with this guy. Listen real close. Listen real close. He goes, oh, I'm going to stand on my tippy toes when I get taller. And he's eating like a fucking mouthful of deep dish.
Really good.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Hey,
Let's get a picture of you guys, if you don't mind.
You want tippy toes, you're tall.
Yeah. 1, 2,
Well, look at the camera guy. Watch the camera guy. He's going to do him so dirty right here.
3.
Look at him. Uh-oh. Busted, bitch. Got him. Look at this. That's tippy toes. I can't even believe I'm saying tippy toes. I'm a 36-year-old guy. You know what I mean? Isn't this crazy? You know, this is tippy toes. He's tippy toes, this guy. Camera guy, dude. Yo, if that was my camera guy, I'd fire him. You know, I tell you, I'm 5'10" on a good day. You only take video that makes me look like I'm 5'10" on a good day. You take a video of anything else aside from me looking 5'10" on a good day, you're fired. I'm sorry. You pan this goddamn camera down like this on me, you're fired.
Toes, you're tall.
Yeah.
Look
1,
at him.
2,
Look at
3.
him. Womp, womp. Look at that.
Yeah, he's been tagging me.
Yeah, look, he's big. He's tagging. And Dave, let's give it up. Give it up for Dave and his tippy toes. So now, look, now that you have that little piece of information, right? Now that I showed you guys that, does it have a little bit of a different impact? You see this video like this?
Her name goes to the back. We'll be doing a quick contest.
That's classic right there. That's classic. He knows. Dave knows. He goes, he got me. He got me. And now Dave has no choice but to be nice about this shit because he just signed a deal with Fox. Right? So you don't want to, you know, do no unfamily friendly shit, you know, when you got a nice deal signed with Fox. Before the Fox deal, you know, some kids laugh about Dave getting a little fuck the Jews outside of a pizza review, right? Dave turns around and bitches the kids out. He's like a group of 13-year-old kids. Dave's bitching them out. But not here. No, not now. Dave look at that. I love that. This is like, you could just fucking, I want to hang this picture up in my foyer, kind of like how Jeffrey Epstein had that picture of like Bill Clinton in a dress or something like that. You guys remember that? You guys remember that? Look it up. You think I'm joking? Look it up. I'm pretty sure Jeffrey Epstein had like a whole ass painting of Bill Clinton in a foyer in a dress or something like that. What else we got? Going to Skankfest. Look, I want to check this out. If this is like a fucking full blown ass 3D like promo for Skankfest, I have to check. I have no choice but to check this out. Like this could very well make or break my whole entire weekend. because I've had a little bit of a thing with Louis J. Gomez. And it's funny because who the fuck am I? You know what I mean? There's like fucking 4 of you watching right now. Look, Louis J. Gomez, he's one of those fucking comedians that will actually clap back at an account no matter how small the account is, right? Isn't that crazy? I one time tweeted at this guy. I think I said something like nobody watches one of his podcasts or something. Comparatively speaking to the rest of his shows, yeah, nobody watches the shit, right? He fucking goes and checks out my YouTube channel, screenshots it. Yo, the video only had 32 views, bro. I hate to say it. I go on my YouTube channel, the shit's only got 32 views. What's it got to do? Right? I don't care. I'm proud of every single one of those views. As a matter of fact, I've said it many times on my podcast before. If I could actually chip those numbers down more, I would. If I could get it to like 5 high-class clients that will listen to the show and pay an exorbitant amount for a monthly rate, that's the goal. I don't need 200,000 people watching my show that pay nothing. I need 5 people that pay a shit ton of money a month, and they can stay watching the show. The rest of you guys can fuck yourselves. That's all I'm saying. You know, so 32 is, as far as I'm concerned, that number's too high, right? So he wants to talk shit about that. Look, who am I? You got like 8 podcasts. You got a whole goddamn comedy festival you got to promote, right? What are you doing taking time away from me? So I see something like this. I see a Skankfest promo in fucking 3D. I got to check it out. Oh, shit. Oh. Wait, please don't tell me this is like a fucking VeggieTales like type. Okay, no, I actually am excited for this. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to light a joint. I don't know about the rest of you. This is the smoke break, after all, okay? So I can't believe this is actually kind of cool. Oh, Lewis. Okay.
I can't believe I let you talk me into driving this dinosaur to Skankfest.
Yo, is this a whole AI fucking like mini 3D rendered cartoon right now? This, I feel right now I'm feeling like Weekend Made.
I can't even listen to my yacht rock playlist on this retarded radio.
I thought it would be fun. Plus, I'm banned from every car rental place in the tri-state area.
This isn't my idea of fun. I could be at home right now on my couch watching baddies.
So when that happened, I'm like, well, like,
Oh
So
shit.
where the hell?
Yo, wait a minute. I just remembered I gotta be careful of what I watch on Twitter, bro. I'm on goddamn YouTube. What the fuck are these guys doing? Oh, man. Yo. Hey, yo. Sorry, we might have to catch that one later. Big J is watching, like, naked black chicks on the goddamn screen. In 3D. You know what I mean? Who knows what could happen off of that? You're 15 and you come home with bloodshot eyes. Nah, bro. Wait, hold up. This guy actually seems like he's having a pretty good little meltdown. What's he doing?
You don't scare me, Dad.
Don't know.
No.
Don't know.
What is wrong with you?
No,
Why are you assaulting me?
Do I not
Why are you assaulting me? Why are you assaulting me?
Shut the fuck up, you parasite.
Dude, Brits are the worst, bro. Brits are the worst. That's why you can't have no goddamn, like, serious. Well, I guess Peaky Blinders was kind of serious, right? But Peaky Blinders was like, the writing was too good, you know? Like I seen a TikTok one time about this, how they go, oh, how come we do, like, American remakes of, like, British shows, but we never do British remakes of American shows, right? And it's kind of true. Like, we had the American remake of The Office, right? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, that shit slaps way harder than the original Office. Tell me I'm wrong if you want, but I'm not going to believe you. So it's too good, you know? We just do the shit too good, right? But, like, just like the TikTok that I'm referencing, the guy was, like, reciting, like, lines from, like, Breaking Bad, like in British accent and like with British terminology and shit, and the shit just doesn't land the same, right? Like he was doing the whole monologue where Walter White is getting in his wife's face and he's like, "You are worried about the danger. You're worried about who comes to the house and knocks." And he's like, "I'm the danger. I'm the one who knocks," right? And he's trying to do it in like a British accent. He's like, "You worried about blokes coming to the house and banging on the door, yeah? You know? You worried about me coming around and getting walloped? I am the danger. I'm the one who fucking knocks," you know? And when you hear it back like that, it just sounds absolutely insane. Therefore, it doesn't work. You cannot do it, you know? So I see a British guy like this getting in a little kid's face, you know? He's like, "Oh, do I not scare you? Do I not scare you, you fucking parasite?" You know, I hear that. I'm like, this guy is cooked. You know, something about that just doesn't work for me. Oh, Anissa Joma and good old iDubbbz. They're doing which one is this? This like the Dobby, I think was the dude's name. Which like this and I'm guessing she's doing Snape, right? Right? J.K. Rowling's worst nightmare for Halloween. I don't understand that. But I feel like these two characters just don't land together, right? You know what I mean? Like wasn't Dobby like some other guy's like slave or something like that? You know, I think I don't think Snape had like anything to do with that, right? So the fact that they're doing this together is a little weird to me. And they're saying next slide. What next slide? I don't see no goddamn next slide. I'm trying to hit it. Not Anissa. I'm not trying to hit that. Oh, this is your humiliation. Oh, they're doing the comments. I can't defend this anymore. I'm out. Get well soon, brother. Jesus Christ, dude. It only gets worse for you. Everybody's shitting on iDubbbz, bro. It's got to be so rough to be married to that girl. Oh, Nick Fuentes. Arr. I got to hear that. Nick Fuente is insane. I'm not going to lie. If you got like 45 minutes to kill, put on some Nick Fuentes. Like if you just listen, want to hear the craziest shit you've ever heard, just put on some Nick Fuentes, dude. You'll be blown away.
Arrgh, I'm Dan Crenshaw. Can you please respect Israel? Arrgh, I'm Dan Crenshaw. Can you please respect Israel?
I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty
I'm
goddamn
Dan
funny.
Crenshaw.
Oh, chill. Ooh, Justin Bieber. What's happening, Justin?
Check it out. Uh-huh.
Nah, bro, chill with that. Look at Justin's beard. Damn, I paused that at the right moment. This guy grows like one beard hair every like 2 weeks. Each one of these beard hairs is like a city block away from each other. This guy can't grow a beard worth of shit. I never understood that, you know? As a grown-ass man, you can't grow no goddamn beard. You are cringe. Let's listen to Alex Stein take down some sluts, dude. Let's listen to Alex Stein tackle some sluts on the Whatever podcast. These guys are such a fucking joke, dude.
This is cringe.
You just cringe?
Okay, come on. What's more cringe, though? Like the fact that you have kids and you are a star. I mean, isn't that
How
more
do you
cringe?
not have kids?
But hey, listen, we're all trying to make a living. We're all struggling to make ends meet. I'm not going to fault you on that. But, you know, yeah, I do some cringe stuff on the internet, but at least I literally don't let men, you know, on me for, you know.
I don't really have any response. Okay. Like, he's entitled to whatever opinions that he has.
How do you explain that to a 9-year-old?
We sometimes are looking on my phone, Instagram, or whatever.
How do you explain that to a 9? That is kind of rough. How do you explain that to a 9-year-old? Go, mommy just gets stuffed every now and then. You know, a couple times a month, I just get stuffed like a Twinkie. It's nothing really to me, to mommy. And not me, to her. I'm talking to her. She says it's nothing really to mommy, you know, to get stuff like this. No response back. That's crazy.
A 9-year-old.
We sometimes are looking on my phone, Instagram, or whatever, and maybe like a Britney Spears pops up dancing crazy and showing her tits, whatever. And my daughter says something like, "Oh, wow, that's crazy." That's, you know, or the girls on.
That girl just now that they showed, this girl right here, She looks like one of the 3D renderings from Louis J. Gomez's little Skankfest fucking promo video.
It's what
She looks like something Big J would be watching on the goddamn big screen. And those animations were total bullshit. Big J is not that skinny. Not even close.
And my daughter says something like, oh, wow, that's crazy. That's, or the girls on TikTok bouncing up and down, making faces, whatever. So I just explained to her that what I do for work is much worse than that. And that at some point she will have a problem with what I do, and that I don't promote what I do for work, because it is very degrading, very demeaning. And I would never encourage young women to do what I do for work.
I like how they just throw like the random big-titted girl frame in there, like she wasn't doing it. She had nothing to contribute to the conversation. They're like, just cut to the giant tits real quick, because obviously this girl can't keep our goddamn attention. Oh, Chris Stefano. Let's listen to what Chris has to say. I like some Chris D. Some Chris D. No, I actually don't. He likes history too much, but not in a good way. In a bad way. Not in like the Shane Gillis way, in like the Chris Stefano, the Giannis Pappas way.
I've been reading a lot of books about the Crusades. So forgive me if I just go off about Pope Urban II and the defending of Constantinople. It's what I've been reading. And Mamdani's going to win and the next Crusades is coming. And that's just why I'm reading about it, is because we are just... New York City is Constantinople.
I hate that.
Maybe he'll be good.
I hate this fucking shtick that Chris Stefano does, where he's like basically saying nothing, or like just making like a regular ass point, like how he's explaining how he just read a lot about the Crusades lately. But when he does this, like, I'm really scared type talking, I don't know if maybe these people like me or not, when he does that, that's what if any of you laugh at that, that's like the biggest sign of a lack of intelligence to me. That's a cop-out. He's just trying to make some normal shit that anyone would say funny by just being like, isn't it crazy that I'm saying it like this? Crazy chaos. Oh, my house, my wife, my life is all in shambles. Oh, God. It's like Chris's whole entire thing.
City is Constantinople. Maybe he'll be good, but probably not. I just got to be honest with you. I'm not smart. Truly, I'm not even political. I don't know, but I just know that I can't be 8 years older than the mayor. That absolutely doesn't work. So don't know about his politics. Some people say it's socialist. I don't know. You don't say.
Oh, now you're going into gay. He goes from the fucking insecure guy to his normal voice. He starts talking with like a normal-ass Brooklyn accent. He's like, hey, man, I'm about to get a slice of pizza with Dave Portnoy.
Than the mayor. That absolutely doesn't work. So I don't know about his politics. Some people say it's socialist. I don't know. You don't say.
You don't say. Goes right into Tito Jerry. You don't say.
We'll see. I mean, let's be honest, it can't get any worse out there. So it's already a pretty much active war zone on 6th Avenue. So let's just get it all the way down. Let's just burn it down. And then we can rebuild this city in the name of Christendom. And
Christendom? How is this like? Is the whole audience full of like fucking Chris Stefano spies or something like that? Is this like all his friends? I don't even know what that word was. Christendom? Am I the idiot here? What is it?
In the name of Christendom.
Christendom. Is that like something to do with Christianity?
And that's what we could do. And me and my History Hyenas podcast partner, Giannis Pappas, were laughing today, and you'll hear it on tomorrow's episode, but we were saying that guys that vote for Mamdani wear their towels under their armpits. So that's what we were saying. They just walk around with towels on their head and under their armpits. I voted. Donnie. And we were dying laughing. And I'm telling you, dude, we're not political. It's fun. It's just a funny thing for us. Just guys getting out there, voting for my Johnny. Like, okay, good. So, and look, you're gonna have to understand that, okay? Here's the thing.
See, that wouldn't have been a bad bit if he didn't ruin it with this whole, like, I could see chaos. Oh, God. I never know if my life is, like, gonna fucking spiral out of control or not. I hate that so much. If you don't hate it, I hate you. Look at this. You can't trust people nowadays. Look at this. The parents getting in on it now. God damn. Okay. Damn, that's fucked up. That's fucked up because that's my people. That's Latina people. That's Latinas right there doing that shit. That's fucked up, bro. You putting a bad name out for my people. God, the whole... Please stop. He's already dead. Look, god damn. Is that the dad or the older brother? Hassan Piker, bro. This is the guy this is my idol, bro. This is who I'm trying to be like. I'm streaming. We're streaming. I'm trying to be Hassan Piker in this bitch, bro. What's he got to say right now? Massive amounts of angry people yelling at Billie Eilish for being rich while calling out billionaires are oblivious to the wealth a billionaire holds and are more invested in yelling at someone more in reach. The appearance of hypocrisy online is worse than the actual harm. That's actually insane. Coming from a guy like Hassan Piker. Hassan Piker's like a millionaire. And like the people that are around him that claim to be like, you know, close friends or blah, they're all struggling. What is that, Frogan bitch? I think like he has, I don't know if she was like moderating for him or some shit like that. I saw it on H3. You know? I get all my news from H3. But this Frogan chick, she's a streamer. She was like moderating for Hassan, I guess moderating his chat or something like that. Was doing streams talking about how she couldn't pay her goddamn rent. You know what I mean? I don't know what's more sus about that. This is a guy who claims to be like a socialist, right? Socialist supposed to be breaking people off. You're supposed to be handing out shekels as a socialist. You're not supposed to be having mods in your chat that can not pay rent, especially when you're a goddamn millionaire. And yes, we can believe in capitalism and still criticize a rich person for calling out billionaires. Yeah, we can do that. Because you're trying to sound... hey, as a non-rich, I'll tell you right now, to me, it sounds like you're trying to be relatable. And you can't be. You're rich. You know, I'm sorry. You cannot be relatable as a rich person. Not to a poor person like me. You can be relatable to other rich people. But the second you become rich, your life is going to change in one way or another for the better or for the worse. It's going to happen, right? And along with that change, you will lose the relatability that you had to the non-rich people in your life, right? You're going to start maybe not wanting to talk to people as much in fear of them asking you for money, right? Or maybe you're just going to be talking about how you're rich all the goddamn time, and they're going to start to fucking either envy you or fucking have animosity towards you because you never shut the fuck up about it. In one way or another, you will lose your relatability to the common man as a rich person. It's just going to happen. So when you hear a rich person start to bitch about other rich people, you go, shut the fuck up. You're rich. You know, I'm down here struggling. So we don't want to hear it. So for Hassan to say this, you know, to retweet this, you know, then that's hypocritical in my opinion, especially when you got mods that can't pay rent, motherfucker. Now let's hear what Billie Eilish had to say about these fucking billionaires.
Love you all, but there's a few people in here that have a lot more money than me. And if you're a billionaire, why are you a billionaire? No hate, but yeah, give your money away, shorties. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Nah, bro. So if now this is what's crazy about this. You say something like this, right? And this is why I find this is like rich that Hassan's going. The appearance of hypocrisy online is worse than the actual harm, right? He's talking about how everybody's bitching about her being rich, bitching about billionaires, right? Because she's saying, if you're a billionaire, why are you a billionaire? Well, I could say, if you're a millionaire, why are you a millionaire? You know, give me a couple. You know, I should DM Billie Eilish, right? I'm gonna send $1 million. No, we're about to watch Something's Burning too in a minute. I should not be opening Instagram and seeing Bert Kreischer's wife like this. Hey, yo. Leanne, chill with this. Yo, Leanne, my table's about to start going like, about to start tipping up the table like this. With Leanne like this. Holding up pumpkins with the tits spread out like, oh my God. I can see why. This is nuts, dude. This has to be AI. Leanne would never do something like this, would she? I don't know. If this is AI, though, this is what I'm saying right here. If this is AI, right? If this is AI, this is really good AI because Leanne's old as hell. So her legs are going to look all weird like this. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, this is why I say I don't know. This is why I question this. If this is AI, this is ass perplexity on steroids or some shit. This is wild. See Bert Kreischer's wife like this. I might have to I might have to bookmark this post for later. So what? I almost forgot what we were even doing. Oh, I'm sending Billie Eilish a DM for $1 million. Billie Eilish. Oh, we use EI, right? EI. Yeah, this one. 124 million. This looks like the right Billy to me. No, let's full screen the message, the DM, bro. Chill with that. Hey there, Billy. I recently saw a clip of your awards speech where you questioned billionaires on their wealth and status. I also have that question as well. So, why are you a millionaire? Could you send me $1 million so I can become a millionaire? Is that how you spell millionaire? Okay, millionaire as well. Thanks in advance. I've always wanted to be a millionaire. Look, I would have never guessed that it was that easy to become a millionaire. So let's see. The DM is sent. I'll move my mic so you guys can see. Let's zoom in on that. See? There's proof. The proof is in the pudding. Let's see if Billie Eilish one day sends me a DM, you know? And I get that $1 million. But on that note, you know, now that I got Bert Kreischer's wife on the mind, you know, now I'm jonesing. Now I'm really like, you know, now I'm really feeling it. You know what I mean? Now I can really feel it. Hold on. We got some technical difficulties here, right? What do we got going on in this? There we go. Let's reconnect that. Let's reconnect that, please. Thank you. Okay. Something burning, something's burning. Burn it now. Hey, something burning, something burning. Burn it now. This is my favorite. I love Something's Burning, dude. Look at this. It's good old Something's Burning. If you're not familiar with Something's Burning, I'm going to tell you right now, you got to get familiar with it. You have to get familiar with it. This is good shit, Something's Burning. This is a cooking show. You know, but Bert Kreischer's the host. That's pretty much the whole, that's like it. You know, this is it. But unlike other cooking shows, what you get with Something's Burning is the guy who's cooking the food, he never washes his hands. He's always wiping his mouth, might scratch his ass a little bit. You know what I mean? Still not washing his hands. Cooking, he goes from raw meat to fucking like lettuce. Doesn't wash his hands. He's like dipping his fingers in the pot. Checking out how the sauce is coming out. You know, that's why I like what Something's Burning. This is like a cooking show, but if the health score was like an F-, you know, this is like if cooking shows were health score rated, like a restaurant score, that's what this would be, like a F- rated cooking show. You know, this is what I like.
Talking with the kids, and I said to him, I go, listen, if I ever get old and I can't take care of myself, do not put me in old age
Okay,
home.
we're not
You
doing a
take me out for
cold
walk-
opening. We're not doing a cold opening. Shut the fuck up. Look, isn't this nice? You go to listen to a podcast, almost the first minute of it is ads and fucking cold opens and intros, and we got off lucky with this one. I'm telling you right now, because normally this shit will be like 5 minutes long. Bert will do a BetterHelp, a NASCAR, a fucking grill ad. He might do a fucking Meineke ad in there. You know what I mean? And then he starts the show.
To BertBertBert.com to your lowest ticket prices.
Shut the fuck
You know,
up.
my Nana loves scallops.
Scallops is my favorite seafood, and I just found out I had like start cutting down on it.
Because it's because it's a shellfish. It's probably not gonna be your cholesterol, right?
Yeah, it's cholesterol.
No, that's a farce.
TMAO.
No one's gonna listen to you about a health food related issue.
Yeah,
Dude, I had it. I love. So
I'm going to tell you guys right now, I don't know who Jay Larson is. I barely know who Sal Vulcano is. I know Sal Vulcano looks like a creepy Italian man from Brooklyn. You know, there's something about Sal Vulcano that I just don't trust.
When they tell you something, they're like, nah, you need all CP you want. Like, it really goes, yeah.
This guy was as hard as he is now, and stuff like that. You know, you think that ever.
No.
Me too. What do you want?
It's gotta balance out.
There's like 3 of them.
Yeah?
I don't know. If you
Just
say
3.
them, I'd be like, that's it.
Losartan, amlodipine,
I'm on that one.
and I take baby aspirin.
Okay.
But I'm also on metformin. Testosterone. I'm on a cocktail.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he goes,
Imagine being on all that shit and you still have a beach ball inside your goddamn gut. Imagine that. Imagine that. This guy, it's like I've seen people like this growing up in my life. Where like you're redder than I've ever seen. That's insane. I got to hear that again.
I'm on that one.
and testosterone. I'm on a cocktail.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he goes, he says to me, I got freaked out. I wish I had kept the fear. My first doctor told me, keep the fear. Let the fear motivate you to eat better.
Yeah.
It will. She goes, don't get on pills. If If you get on pills, you'll eat whatever the fuck you want. Man. I wish I'd listened. He just got on pills. But he said, he goes, don't worry about it.
As you're going like this with the pills. I got
Whoa.
going like this with the pills.
Hey. The look in Sal's eyes right now. This guy could sell anything. Jesus Christ. Look at that. And he likes Jesus Christ. He has the cross right here. And you're going to make that noise like that. The way he does it, too, he's like, ow.
He goes, dude, it's fish and chips. No, he goes, fish and a vegetable. And he was about 350 pounds. He goes, fish and a vegetable. My cholesterol's perfect. And I was like, okay. So I come out and he ordered me fish and chips. And fried fish with potato chips.
Your doctor ordered you?
No. Paul from the Des Moines Funny Bone.
Okay.
And I was like, Paul, this isn't healthy. And he was like, eh. And the next day we went to radio and he got me biscuits and gravy. And he goes, no, it's protein in the gravy.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
He died of a heart attack a year later.
Yeah.
on a bike ride.
What part of it was great?
No, it's just.
He said there was no part of it that was great, though.
He goes, can I tell you, he was a really rough dude. Like he was
on a bike ride.
He told me one morning, he picks me up at like 6 in the morning for my flight. It's like 9 o'clock flight, 8 o'clock flight. And he get in the car and he goes, hey, got you something. I go, what is it? And he goes, here. And it's one of those tall Bud Light Michelada, like tall ones. And he goes, I got that for you. I go, thanks, Paul. That's really sweet of you. And he goes, I knew you'd like it. And I go, yeah? And he goes, yeah. You know how I knew you'd like it? And I go, how? He goes, because you're an alcoholic. And he just started giggling to himself.
Oh, my God.
And I was like, okay, cool. Thanks, buddy. Because you're an alcoholic.
He deserved to die of a heart attack.
He was a good guy.
Yo, this dude looks like he's having a stroke. Am I wrong? Look at the side of his mouth like that. That's a stroke. You better get this man some scallops ASAP.
A good guy.
Do you get that all the time? People must just all the time be like, yeah, look what I got for you. How do you even say no?
It's hard to say no on planes. Because I have that viral speech about I'll never quit drinking. And because I always wanted...
no one's holding you to that.
What?
No one's going to hold you to your viral social post.
No. When I get on
the fact that you're carrying guilt for that?
No, when I get on a plane, the flight
It's hard
attendant...
to say no on a plane because of my viral declaration.
When I get on a plane, flight attendants come up and put it in front of me and go, double jack on the rocks, lots of rocks. I know you like it. And it's so hard when you love to drink
You
to
don't
go
want to let
like...
people down.
Because I go, oh, fuck, I'm not drinking this month. And they're like, you're not? And I go, no. And it's...
You're weak. You're weak in the mind, bro. You're weak in the mind. I used to drink every day. I haven't had a sip of alcohol in 7 years. You know? Everyone could have came in my life putting whiskey glasses all in front of me. Hey, man, I heard you like it with the rocks and the fucking this and the that and the twist of the line. Nope. I'm good. You know, one day you just gotta, and you should be able to just go, no, I don't need to do that anymore, and you should stop. That's it. End of story. You know, Bert, you're weak. To sit there and go, oh man, I made a viral I had a viral video from like a fucking podcast clip back in the day where he's talking to like fucking Glenny Balls, and I don't even keep myself just healthy enough to keep drinking. I love drinking. I love doing this when I'm drunk. I love the feeling of that. And it went viral. Now he feels like an alcoholic. You blaming it on the viral clip because you feel that in it. And even Sal is saying this. He goes, the fact that you even are saying this right now is like you're insane for thinking that, you know? Like Sal, you should just say, if Sal was a real friend, he would go, no, you're just using that as like a conduit for that situation. Like that's you. You're doing that. It's not the viral clip. You're making that decision.
No. When I get on
The
a
fact that you're carrying guilt for that.
no, when I get on a plane, the
It's
flight
hard to
attendant.
say no on a plane because of my viral declaration.
When I get on a plane, flight
Keeps it
attendants
real,
come
man.
up and put it in front of me and go, double jack on the rocks, onto the rocks. And I go, not? And I go, no. And it's like,
Pull up the clip.
I couldn't believe that you were drinking. I don't like to drink on planes. I don't like to even I don't even like to take an edible on a plane. I need to be of
That's not
my
the same
right
thing, though.
I need to be of my right sound mind when I'm in the air.
Because you think you might have to do something?
God forbid.
Why? This guy, God forbid. What, you think you're gonna fucking like fly outside the plane and pick it up from underneath to prevent it from crashing like Superman? If you're just sober enough, you think you being in the right state of mind is gonna help you not die in the event of a plane crash? You're dying. Everyone's dying. Let's just look at it that way, you know. And like, dude, if a plane crashes, you don't even want to be like around at the end of that. That's like wanting to be around at the end of the world. You know, it's like the slim chance that somebody stays alive. You're gonna be like around all this carnage and wreckage. You might have broken legs and limbs. Something might be stabbing you. You know, the possibilities of all the shit that could be jumbled around inside, and you'd be better off just knocking out. Trust me. Sal wants to go through the whole entire crash sober. Hell no. Hell no, I ain't going through that. So I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that. I'm on a plane, that shit starts going down, I'm definitely grab a whiskey out of somebody's hand.
I couldn't believe that you were drinking. I don't like to drink on planes. I don't like to even I don't even like to take an edible on a plane. I need to be of
That's not
my
the same
right
thing, though.
I need to be of my right sound mind when I'm in the air.
Now watch how he does this. He goes, God forbid. God forbid. You know, he acts like an old lady. He reminds me of like one of the girls from like the Golden Girls or some shit like that.
Because you think you might have to do something?
God forbid.
God forbid.
I might have to do something. I might have to do something. You know? And then also, I don't want my mind wandering. I don't want to be drunk, inebriated, or high and be stuck in a little seat. It's happened once, and I don't like. Someone recommended me to take an edible to go to sleep, and I took an edible. And I just the whole plane. I was like,
No, that's the worst. Edible is different than drinking. Drinking, you pass out.
Yeah.
You start a fun conversation.
Can't we just have one drink, guys, in this scenario? Can't you just have a nice cocktail, sit down, maybe put on a movie?
I don't know.
One drink? You say one drink? Why? What are we doing?
I agree.
Just getting calories on us?
I agree with that.
Are we putting on weight? What are we doing?
Just look at it for I just like a little take.
Oh, you want a one drink now?
No, I'm saying on the
in the
flight.
general sound on the flight. Now, what?
See, Bert's freaking out about the one drink thing because Bert drinks so much that one drink would literally do nothing to him. Like this guy probably doesn't have why a little 2 drinks, maybe 3 drinks, and then you stop. That's what this guy might be talking about. But no, this is such an astonishing thing to Bert. He goes, one drink. One drink. I wipe my ass with one drink. He goes, I'm drinking one drink before I even brush my teeth in the morning. I need at least 3.
Fun conversation.
Can't we just have one drink, guys, in this scenario? Can't you just have a nice cocktail, sit down?
He says that, watch. He goes, puts his thumb all in his eye, and he's cutting onions too. How are you not like, ah? Like, I'd be screaming if I was putting my thumb in my eye like that with some onions. Watch. On top of him having his little freak out over the alcohol, he's going to take his thumb, he's going to go like that, and then he's going to go right back into cutting onions. Watch.
Maybe put on a movie.
I don't know.
One drink? You say one drink?
There you go. Touching the face.
I
What are we
agree.
doing?
I agree.
Just getting calories on us?
I agree. But
It's like, no, we don't have that.
we know the
That
saying.
bird ignored him. He goes, I'll take it. Normally, anytime anyone wants a drink, Bert is like right on it. This guy goes, I'll take a mate on the rocks. He goes, ignore him.
You
Yeah,
are
Aunt
always
Clara.
a 70. He's always a 75-year-old black woman.
That's who I am inside. I'm an old Jewish man and an old black woman.
I love it.
No, I would never have one beer. Like, that makes no sense to me.
I've never drank in the morning.
Oh, buddy.
Like maybe once in a blue moon at a brunch, I'll have the one drink that comes free with the, you know. But like no, when we went on tour and like you got a pint of beer before the flight, that was foreign to me.
It's foreign to a lot of people.
Yeah. I appreciated it, but then you'd also get on the flight and then pick up the goddamn telephone and make announcements, tell everybody that I'm on the flight and to line up because I'm open to doing a meet and greet. He picked up the phone on the airplane. First of all, he didn't ask. He just picked up the phone, which I think might be a violation that you get shot for.
Someone's got to find this video. I remember doing this. I totally forgot about this.
Yeah.
I got on, we were flying to Buffalo, and I just got up, I grabbed it, and I was like, there's no way this works. And he just hit the button. I was like, ladies and gentlemen.
They didn't stop him.
Do we have any Impractical Joker fans on this plane? And the place went nuts. I go, well, we're lucky enough to have Sal Volcano. And then the fucking flight attendant's like, Sal Volcano's on here? I was like, he's right here. And by the way, they're like, I guess this guy's allowed to use a fucking microphone. And I go, if anyone would like a picture, and they cheer great, yeah. I go, he'll be lined up just outside the gangplank, whatever. Hey, come out and take a picture. And Sal's got his hoodie on, glasses on. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? The least comfortable with fame I've ever seen any human being in my life.
The least comfortable, but he's not uncomfortable with fame. You just fucking outed the guy on the goddamn plane and offered him up like he's a fucking, like an inanimate object. Like he's not a person. You go, yeah, he'll take pictures with every single one of you. You just offered up this guy's like whole fucking morning to every person on the goddamn plane. I'd be uncomfortable too. I'd be so pissed. Bert with his goddamn glasses that are too small for his goddamn. His glasses are so tiny. Like, wait until you see it. Look at his glasses again. The tiniest glasses in LA.
Yeah, no. You can't just because I was uncomfortable that you announced.
Wait, let me see it.
You announced the meet and greet.
No, hold on. You are. Oh.
What year is this? This is 2017?
2018.
2018, that's pre-COVID. You know? I don't have a joke for that. That's just pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
You're saying I'm uncomfortable.
In front of the plane, and we're about to. We just landed in Chicago. We're doing a show tonight at the Chicago Theater. Do I push the center? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Chicago. My name's Bert Kreischer. I'm a stand-up comedian. I'll be at the Chicago Theater tonight. My buddy Sal Volcano from Impractical Jokers is on this flight. Give him a round of applause. You guys love the show.
Look, he told the story. He goes, everybody on the plane goes crazy. I said, hey, are there any Practical Joker fans on the plane? Everybody goes nuts. One guy goes, he gives a little golf clap. He goes, yeah, it's great. Sal Volcano. Yeah, I think I heard of him once, you know.
Practical Jokers is on this flight. Give him a round of applause. You guys love the show. And he's willing to do pictures with.
Look, Bert is a liar, dude. He goes, the plane went nuts. He goes, give him a round of applause if you like the show. Nobody gives a fuck, bro. Everyone's trying to get home. This is probably like 6 in the morning. This guy's wearing a goddamn ranger, like a park ranger hat. Drunk as shit. He probably is making the whole plane smell like shit right now. You know when someone's had like a real night of drinking? And then, like, you just can smell it coming out of them the next day. It's like, it doesn't just smell like alcohol. It's like alcohol and their nasty body mixed together. And he's probably just filling this plane with that shit. And now that same guy is going to be talking on the microphone. Nah, bro. Nah, I'm not clapping for that.
Everyone after we get off the plane.
Where are you right now?
So come and take a picture with Sal after the show. I hope to see you guys at the show tonight. Thank you so much, United. We're going to get our bags. Thank you, United, for having us on the flight. God bless America. Here we go.
Fact that you...
My name's Bert Kreischer.
Look, they even had to ask, "What's your name one more time? We've never heard of you. Are you sure about that?"
The fact that you felt comfortable picking up that phone.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I feel like
No, but that's it. There's all sorts of airline
You're right,
rules.
you're right,
Like
yeah.
you know what I mean. There's a guy on that flight with a gun.
This is back
No,
when
there is,
they
right?
took that
There's a
serious.
marshal
There's
on
a
the flight.
marshal ready to take him down.
Yeah, like they don't know what his intentions are.
Well, he probably was like, it's great.
I don't think the marshal's gonna be like. I don't. When he starts approaching the cockpit to grab the phone, I don't think the marshal's like. He's probably just gonna announce a meet and greet.
Dude, wait, hold on.
I would have liked that. Imagine that if the air marshal just tased Bert, like the second he went and grabbed the phone, he's like, "Freeze!" Fucking tased him. Everybody's like, "Thank God, get this guy off the plane." And then the plane is like way lighter after that. The pilot's like, "Actually, we're gonna get to our destination a half an hour sooner now." Everybody on the plane claps. Yeah, it's great. They clap way more than they clap for him.
You're not like, I'm not drinking right now because it's sober October. Would you like a cocktail? I can get you guys a cocktail if you want one.
I'm good.
Okay, good. That's so cool when people don't drink.
Yeah.
So cool.
How's it going? You're
It's fine.
You're a third
It's
into it.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's dumb. Like, you know what I've been doing is drinking dirty sodas.
Wait, isn't sober October
again
an
with
effort
the dirty
to
sodas.
get healthy?
Yeah.
So, so the dirty
There's
soda.
no chemicals in this.
What the hell what kind of ass angle was that? That shit was cheeks.
Wait, isn't sober October
What
an
is
effort
this?
to get healthy?
Yeah.
So, so the dirty
There's
soda.
no chemicals in this.
Great. Just make them.
Can we look at the size of the drinks, by the way?
What
too?
are your favorite? What are your
One bottle, please. I just want to scan the nutrition facts. Dealer's choice.
Here, we'll go with cheesecake.
The fact that there's liquid cheesecake to pump in the drink is already this.
He went with
doesn't look
cheesecake
sugar-free,
last
just
time
for the-
There's no ingredient.
There is so
with
much
this fucking
sugar in here.
Feidelberg guy.
No, I think cheesecake isn't sugar free.
It's
Total. 20 grams?
2 tablespoons is 20 grams
Here.
of sugar. Which one is this one?
Black cherry.
Ah, my favorite type.
Are you more
Bro,
Caucasian
sugar
cherry?
free is still not healthy. I had this argument with someone recently. Sugar free is still not healthy. You have to understand that. You cannot have something that's sweetened, you know, and it says, "Oh, it doesn't have any sugar or sweetener in it." It's chemical something. It can't be good for you. You know, I'm not saying I'm sitting here vaping and smoking my ass off. I'm no Andrew Huberman, you know. I'm just saying. Everybody's on this craze about, I'll drink diet soda all day, and it's like I never even drank a tablespoon of sugar. You drank a lot of something else though that made you all sweet. You know? You got to keep that in mind.
Yeah, this cheesecake is crazy. This has 20 carbs and 20 sugars in it. This has no carbs, no sugar. Yeah, I'll take a black cherry.
Not in coffee though.
But wait, what's in this?
What?
The first ingredient is L-malic acid and acylsulfate famed potassium.
Oh, I just saw a Rogan episode about that shit. It's so good for you.
Tartaric acid.
I have that plant in my
xanthan
backyard.
gum, sodium There's not. The only thing in here that's not a chemical is the word water.
There's water in there though.
Look at that. Look at that.
Dude, there's red dye in here.
Of course
Red dye 40.
there is.
There's red dye in this.
There's
probably.
red dye, blue dye.
Squid ink,
Speaking
right?
of dye, I'm putting squid ink in our
Ridiculous.
pasta.
I can't.
Squid
I
ink.
can't.
What the fuck is that?
I'm sure it's delicious.
It's
Wait, how do you purchase the squid ink? It just comes in like a can or something?
it comes in a can and it's
How do they get squid ink?
a jerk off bunch
They
of squid.
do.
It's just
Is it-
I was just going to say that.
Dude in the lab coat just scaring the fuck out of them like, blue. And they're like, yeah. There's like more.
No, really. How do you collect just squid ink?
You jerk 'em off.
You can't collect it
He
under
just
the water.
told
It's
you,
gotta
you
be
jerk
out of
'em
the water
off.
because then it would dilute.
Yeah.
So, but don't they need to be like how long can they be out of the water?
My guess is they take the squid ink out of the squid and then they add it to something to get a thicker consistency.
But how are they getting the squid ink out of the squid?
They get the squid, man. They catch
What do you mean
them
they
and then
get it?
They catch them. They catch them.
And then make calamari out of it.
Yeah, and then they
Wait,
you
so
know,
they get the squid. The squid has to be alive to get the ink?
I don't think so. I think
We
it's
have
got like
I own 9 computers in that room.
got a
Someone
s-
can Google it.
they got a squid sack.
I would like to know of what's how do you get the ink?
9 producers, 9 computers, 28 producer assistants. He's got a actual assistant for himself. Instead, the girls are like, no, we got it. We know what's up. No, you don't. And why are we even, what? Nobody gives a fuck about Squid Ink.
I do like the concept that they're just scaring squid.
Yeah.
You must extract the ink sac from a fresh
Ink
squid
sac.
during
Sac.
the butchery.
During the butchering. Okay.
First clean the squid, remove the head and tentacles to expose the body cavity. You'll find a silvery black ink
That
sac
looks
that
like
should be
shit.
carefully detached and
Oh, this sounds
squeezed
delicious.
into a container.
Get the girl a microphone. What are you doing?
I can't wait to eat it.
So the natural way.
Or you can just buy squid ink.
Yeah.
That's literally what it says.
Yeah. I want some.
All right.
I want some squid sack.
Look, Sal goes, I'm good on the dirty sodas. It's got too many chemicals and all that. The girl goes, here you go. Brings you guys. She doesn't listen to jack shit that they're saying.
With my scallop. Do you
So
know?
wait-
I just learned this. Do you know that an
Look at that.
octopus? Okay. If you see, okay, once an octopus mates, it dies.
What?
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Once a male octopus impregnates a female octopus, it dies. It dies.
That
So-
sucks.
So if you see
What?
an octopus,
Yeah.
that octopus is a bastard. No octopus has a parent.
Yeah.
Then after I think the mother dies too. Like there's no parent. You see an octopus, their parent.
Wait, an octopus impregnates another octopus. A boy impregnates a girl octopus, right? Because they only have 2 genders. And in the octopus world, there's only 2 genders. So he's saying the male octopus impregnates the female octopus. The male dies. But then he's also saying that the female dies. So then how does the octopus get born? Does she die at birth? If she shits during pregnancy, does the baby come out all weird? These are questions that you need the answers to. I need the answers to.
Octopus is a bastard. No octopus has a parent.
Yeah.
Then after I think the mother dies too. Like there's no parent. You see an octopus, their parents died after having.
But yeah.
Can you believe that? That doesn't blow your balls off?
No.
I was shocked when I heard.
Blow
this.
your balls off is still one of my faves.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't blow. But did you see that documentary with the guy with the
My secret octopus teacher?
Yeah.
No, I have not.
But first of all, it's not my secret octopus teacher. It's like the octopus. Why does it gotta be a secret? He's pretty public about it.
What does that even mean?
Because Bert's raping.
He's on the DL. He's like sneaking in the water and be like, you here?
It's an amazing documentary. You'd think twice about eating octopus.
I stopped eating them.
Because of that doc?
I watch an octopus solve a puzzle I couldn't solve. I'm like, I'm not eating octopus anymore. They're too smart. I shouldn't be eating these. It was literally like a conundrum, and the thing solved it.
So you
Like,
can't
and I'm
eat
like,
it because
well,
it's
if this
smart,
can-
but you
Wait,
can
hold
eat
on, what?
it. Like,
Like
they're
a
just
conundrum.
disgusting.
Like a riddle?
Octopus
No,
are
yeah,
fucking
There's a
nasty.
pile of water in a room, and a man's hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah. The octopus picked up a phone call from the villain from Die Hard 3. No, it gave him like a box, a puzzle, and like I opened something and put it through the end. It did like a very meticulous sequence of events and solved a riddle. And I was like, I literally spit the octopus out I was eating at the time. And I never. No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. But I
Very meta.
You got a mouthful of octopus watching octopus documentaries? Watching octopus riddles?
No, I haven't eaten octopus since.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro,
you can't,
get
you
out
can't,
of my
you can't
face
eat
with that
You can't eat it.
goddamn pasta.
No.
This is a cousin.
Yeah, this is.
Well, luckily this one was just milked.
Just came out of its sack.
Wait.
Oh yeah, I suppose this is a form of eating them.
Well, they're dead. They're definitely dead.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what does that matter? I don't want to eat them because I don't want to
Well,
contribute.
no, contribute to their death. They had to kill them to get the ink. But here's the thing. I stopped eating octopus because have you ever seen them disappear against a rock?
Yeah.
Where they suck on a rock and you're like, there have to be aliens.
Yes. Yeah, they are. They are the closest looking thing to an alien I can.
Now, this is
Yes.
Sal's
Yeah, they
point.
just camouflage.
Sal goes, but isn't eating the ink like we're still eating the octopus, kind of? And Bert's like, no, it's cool. But I don't eat octopus either. And this is why. Because they slouch under rocks and they're all crazy and creepy and stuff. So I don't eat them either. Now let's eat some octopus. Like, this doesn't make sense. It's like, I don't know. I guess you could, like, be like, oh, I don't eat beef, but you drink milk. right? Like, I'm sure there are people like that out there. So it's not the craziest thing in the world. But it's just weird to say, like, I don't eat octopus either, right after Sal did, as if, like, that was always your stance. It's almost like you're kind of copying off of what Sal said.
Right into the rock.
How
Yes.
badass would that be if they were?
And that's how. And then we're like, yo, we have aliens. They're
There's
octopus.
aliens in the ocean. I believe there's aliens there.
You don't think there's just, you just think they're in the ocean?
Well, I just don't want to have a panic attack, so I'll
Are
just
you
keep
more-
them in the ocean.
Are you more scared of what's in the ocean or what's in outer space?
Outer space.
Bert?
Outer space.
By the way, can we try this?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry.
All right, so what's in here?
No.
That's the fun.
See if you can know the
Okay, yeah,
figure out the
got it, I
flavor
got it, got it.
profile.
See if you can find the figure.
Cheers.
Cheers. Love these glasses too. This reminds you of like Pizza Hut when I was little.
Oh fuck yeah.
Well, I saw Sprite over there, so I know it's.
I mean, it's delicious. There's no denying it's delicious.
It's delicious.
It's like really delicious. But it's but I can't indulge.
There's a cream in here.
I'm gonna die young.
You're not gonna die young.
It's the course I'm on, and I'm trying to correct it. So
Sal looks like a rat, kind of. He looks like a little rat, like a little Italiano rat. Look at Sal. Sally Rats. He goes, I'm gonna die young. You know, I'm gonna die young.
You're
You're not gonna die young.
It's the course I'm on, and I'm trying to correct it. So for me to pump liquid cheesecake into a soda right now, it's just not. It's not for me for now. You know.
I'm not saying forever.
I started with a trainer 4 weeks ago, and like if in the next episode I come back, maybe I'll drink half a cup.
Wait.
It's sugar. I mean, it's with no sugar. That's.
I taste. You put black cherry in this, yeah?
Yeah, this is dead cherries in there.
And what else is in it?
There's strawberry and peach, and then a vanilla creamer.
Oh, I get a little of
I
that
taste
peach.
the vanilla. I don't taste the peach.
I taste a little of that peach right there.
Do you want more peach? By the way, when I went through the one in,
I know you kind of have no other way of doing it, but like the fact that Bert is sitting there with the dough and just doing all of it with the hands, it's like, oh God, it's so fucking disgusting to me.
This is a dirty soda?
Yeah.
And it looks like shit.
So wait, these places are just dedicated straight up to serve this.
Oh yeah, and they do wildly well.
Yeah, I get it. It's like an art form.
Well, when I went, they go 1 pump of this, 1 pump of this, and I was telling that to Rachel. She goes, "I've been putting 4 pumps in." I was like, "No wonder they're so good."
Man.
Yeah. Also, I just call dirty soda an art form, which it's probably not, but
it is when done right. Anything's an art form when done right. Do you think stand-up's an art form?
No, of course.
I was like, come on.
I mean, he kind of had me there for a second. I was about to be like, dude, I'm Team Sal Volcano. Stand-up comedy is, I mean, it's a performance. I don't know about an art form. It's a performance. Nah, it's an art form. You're an art form. I'm an art form. We're all art forms.
3 p.m. Eastern on NBC and streaming on Peacock.
I've asked you this before, but like, did you look this recipe up or
Yes.
you? Okay, but you looked it up and you're like, have you ever made this before?
Yes.
Okay, and you made it before because
I've made pasta 1 time.
Is that cornmeal?
What do you
or is that
mean? You made pasta plenty of times. What do you mean? You made pasta for me last time.
I did, didn't I?
Oh wait, you're making the pasta?
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, I thought you were just. Oh, it's all makes sense now. Okay.
Yeah.
You're making fresh pasta right now.
Yes.
Okay, because you made me pasta before.
Yes.
Because
I don't know if you made.
just like all the other times I've covered Something's Burning, Bert is cooking something that normally would take 3 hours. He's cooking it in 45 minutes. I'm telling you right now, this is insane. I'm not going to lie, though. This is going to be the end of this stream. I just kind of wanted to do this to test out this whole multi-stream thing. As always, I'd like to thank everyone who stuck around for the little bit of time, all, 4 of you. It was very nice. It's kind of cool and everything that we can kind of do this to Twitch and to Kick and to YouTube. And I'm going to check out to see if I could do it to some other ones and stuff like that. But this was all a test, okay? And I'd like to thank you all for being part of that test. So let's end this with a little bit of this, a little bit of music, right? Maybe just a little something. If it will play, are you going to play? What are you going to do to me? Let's see. That's very strange. Why won't the music play anymore? Oh, well, we were going to play music for you. If I can figure it out, I'ma figure it out. I'ma figure it out. Goodbye, everybody.